Phobias may be memories which are passed down through many ancestors by means of our DNA, according to new studies. Your reliance on social media is the product of your psychological system. The maximum number of close relationships/friendships you can maintain is between 50 and 150. London cab drivers, who need to know every street in London, have an expanded hippocampus that indicates that this area is increasing as you decipher more details. Anything that your mind says has an identical response from the body's cells. A scientist named Thomas H. Morgan discovered that chromosomes had inherited knowledge. It is also found that staying optimistic about the future can powerfully shield people from physical and mental illness. People who view crime shows and films have consistently overestimated the frequency of crime in the real world. There's a neurological explanation why you thought like your phone was vibrating, because there's absolutely no warning called phantom vibration syndrome. Seeing others favorably shows our positive characteristics. Seeing others negatively reveals our negative attributes. Depression is often referred to as the product of thought. Imagination causes issues that didn't exist. Romantic desire is biochemically indistinguishable from serious obsessive-compulsive disorder. Phobias may be memories which are passed down through many ancestors by means of our DNA, according to new studies. Researchers are thinking of adding internet addiction to the general list of psychiatric illnesses. Our own local culture and environment can sometimes cause hallucinatory voices. The average high school student now has the same level of anxiety as compared to the average psychiatric ward inmate in the early 1950s. We might persuade ourselves that a dull job was enjoyable if we weren't rewarded. Religious rituals, such as prayer, are associated with significantly lower levels of mental issues or psychological discomfort. Human behavioral studies indicate that a person who loses mobile phone experiences a fear comparable to a near-death experience. Women have half as many pain receptors on their bodies as males, but they have a much greater threshold for pain. Your reliance on social media is the product of your psychological system. Chocolate discharges the chemical oxytocin, which is the same chemical your body produces when you are happy. People seem to respect items more when they assemble them on their own, also partially named after the furniture from the renowned store, the IKEA effect. About all colors have a physical wavelength associated with it, but the magenta hue does not. Instead, the brain is actually viewing the color as not green. Almost all colors have a physical wavelength associated with it, but the color magenta doesn't, as your brain is actually interpreting the color as not green. When we sleep, our spinal fluid flows into the skull beyond the blood vessels of the brain. This reduces brain cell waste, a particular accumulation of amyloid beta protein.